So guys, I just bought this plug-and-play amplifier from Android Auto Shop, and on the internet they claim that this here will improve every car's audio quality. So let's see if this thing here actually works and how good it really is.
So you wanna be a player, but your wheels ain't fly? You gotta hit us up to get it pimped out right. You gotta pimp my ride. Damn right. You gotta pimp my ride.
Car amplifiers suffer from the out of sight, out of mind effect. That means you don't need to be a car audio expert or even particularly observant to point to your car stereo or your speaker grills. The same isn't true of amplifiers, which are often associated with high-performance car audio. The truth, however, is that every single car audio system absolutely needs to have an amplifier. Most car audio systems don't include a separate amplifier, and the easiest car audio upgrades also leave the amp out. But the fact is that every single car audio system actually includes an amplifier, and even if it's just a weak built-in amp, and your stereo literally wouldn't work without one. When you think about improving your car audio, the usual rule is speakers go first, as stock speakers in most cars are really a piece of shit. Anyway, changing your speakers when you're a newbie in car audio isn't really easy. So I was looking for a way to improve the sound of my car with something plug and play, and found an external plug-and-play amplifier from Android Auto Shop, which even includes a DSP processor module. It's said to be easy to install with a 4x60 watt True Watt system, and you can get a higher volume and a wider sound range as well. It arrived in a box that looked pretty good. The amplifier itself looked also nice. A solid aluminum case with a DSP switch, poties to adjust the treble and bass for front and rear, and also a plug-and-play adapter cable to connect it to your car and car stereo. Since I don't trust any Chinese products and this is literally from China, I had a look inside of it to check by myself what's inside, because maybe there's not even a DSP chip inside. So I opened it up and I got pretty surprised. There's plenty of electronic, including a detachable high-performance flash microcontroller and an ST Microelectronics TDA7851L, which looks to me unfortunately more than a 50 watt MOSFET quad-bridge PWR amplifier instead of a 60 watt one. But hey, it's still looking pretty good. So let's check out how this amplifier performs in reality and if it's worth the money or if it's just a rip-off.
So guys, there we go. Here's my Android head unit, the AToto A6 Pro. I'm actually very satisfied with it. I'm not using the Android Auto head unit right now because I gave it to my friend. Video on it will come very soon. Well, as you can see, the boot time is really fast. It's literally just it's literally just 2 seconds, so really fast. Well, here I have my USB adapter for CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, you don't need it for Android Auto, actually. You can use it over Wi-Fi, APK. Yeah, with this one here, I can use Android Auto, and it's pretty cool. It charges the smartphone. Only issues I have after testing it now for over a month is that the charging speed is sometimes a bit slow, and sometimes the APK on the device itself crashes. But other than that, really cool. Shows here your battery level, signal quality of the smartphone, streams everything from the smartphone, Spotify music, Google Maps, and much more. So pretty cool. But today it's not about the head unit, it's about sound quality. And we're using that ST2 Hi-Fi processor, blah blah. Whatever, let's see if this thing here actually improves the audio quality. Now, I'm not very audiophile person, so I stream most of my music over Spotify because it's just so convenient. But in order to test this properly, I have a USB drive with some high quality test files from Sony, and let's go to the file manager and let's play something and let's see how good the audio quality really is. So there we go. Not that one, that track is lame. Maybe let's pick that one and...
I just work from 9 to 5. No need to worry. story. Don't feel so sorry. I love hearing my favorite tunes. Jazz and a bossa nova. When I feel that it's good enough.
Okay, more than enough. Well, to be honest, for me that sounds already very good, but let's see if this really improves the sound quality. So that was some really high quality files, better than CD quality actually. And well, I will now rip this thing apart once again and I'll connect the amplifier. So let's go. So this is now how the head unit looks like, as you have seen in the last video. So still everything in place, looking fine. Well, in order to install the amplifier, all we have to do is just put this in between the connector from the head unit and the one from the car. So basically, as you can see, this is an extension wire which has an additional connector here for the DSP amplifier. So basically the signal from the head unit goes into that box, it does the processing and puts it out to the speakers using the original cables. You don't have to rewire anything, so actually this should be really plug and play. The only thing you have to wire up is that blue one, because that is actually the remote for the amplifier, so that it turns on when the stereo switch is on, so the ignition is on, and not when the car is actually off. Alright guys, I'll quickly have a look at that cable mess here, and I will install and solder the cable. So let's go. Guys, there we go. Head unit is up and running, amplifier on top, DSP currently switched to off, everything here in the middle for neutral. And let's play some music from YouTube. Now I know, not the best quality, but I need something copyright free right now. Afterwards we'll try the test files, and there we go. Okay, that sounds pretty flat and boring and not really good at all. So that's with DSP switched to off. Let's go to on. Holy crap. Can you hear that, guys? This is a huge difference. See, that's super flat with the highs and mids. Look, sounding pretty shitty. And wow. Holy crap, that's a huge difference. That's pretty cool. That's some really nice sound quality right now. So, here we have, for instance, high pass, low pass filters for rear and front, and here we can adjust the bass. So that would be more bass so far as I can hear. That would be more treble. I want a little bit more treble, but I don't want too much bass because my speakers tend to oversteer because they're still stock. There we go. Let's just try this. Okay, that's maximum. That's no bass at all. Can clearly hear it, so that's absolutely cool. I'll probably keep it just here in the middle with the trebles a bit boosted. So, oh my god guys, that really makes a huge difference, even with YouTube quality. So I'm very curious how the high quality files will sound like. And let's go to the file manager, USB, and here we have that Sony test file, and there we go. Not that one. Wow. So actually, it sounds pretty nice. Now, I think maybe just a tiny bit better than in the beginning, but really, as I've told you before, it's hard for me to hear actually a difference because I'm not a very audiophile person. But I definitely hear a difference between DSP on and off, and it sounds so much better. So guys, after playing around with it for a bit of time and adjusting it at a little bit lower than maximum volume, these settings for the filters were actually the best sounding ones and DSP on. So nothing more to adjust here. Yeah, I'll install it so that everything looks clean again. Funny now, the remote cable is actually connected right now, but it still shows that the LED is on, even though ignition is switched off. So I guess that there's maybe something switched within the cable, so that this is connected directly to the battery, but actually it should still turn off because of the remote cable, which is really strange. So I hope this won't drain my battery in the next days.
Alrighty guys, so we're now here at the end of this video, and just quickly my personal opinion and feedback. So I think the plug and play amplifier is a great way to improve your stock system. So while stock systems are always bad, and the first thing you should do is upgrade the speakers, but same for me, I was so busy, I already ordered the speakers, I have everything at home, but I have no time to actually take my car apart and put all that in. So the amplifier was just plug and play, it took me like 10 minutes and mod some cables, which was super easy to do. And it's definitely way louder, so I would say 20% louder than the A-Toe to A6 Pro, which sounds already good, but with the amplifier, it's sounding really much better. The DSP switch, if you switch it on, you hear a clear difference. I'm not sure if it was noticeable on camera, but it was definitely a huge difference. Well, they also sent me the brand new motherboard, as you have seen before, and it now has a working sub output. It also has a DSP module right over there. I need to put this into Oliver's head unit because, as you've seen, we actually were putting my old head unit from Android Auto Shop into his Golf, which was really funny, by the way. And we also did all the mods with the TV receiver, with the lights, and yeah, a lot of stuff. So his car is now pretty, let's say, it's not as shitty as it was before. Alright, so Oliver, if you're seeing this, there's your brand new motherboard, and we'll soon test it and have a look at it as well. Alright guys, so big thanks for watching the video here until the end, and if you have any questions about the head unit you want to use, your car, or if anything of the things you want to install is compatible, put them down below into the comments. You can also write me on Instagram because I get like messages daily on what head units people want to buy or they want to have some tips on it. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, message me. Big thanks for watching. If you like this video, like it, and yeah, subscribe for more. As always guys, big thanks for watching. I'm Steven from TechMagnet, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.